Woe is me. Next week, I must run the 50-yard dash, which is cruel, pointless, and flies in the face of the universally accepted metric system.
Speaking of cruel and pointless, I have a science project due. Hey, let's just cut school. I mean, we're sick.
Wowzers! Perhaps you can run the 50-yard dash for me. Ah, so the engine must run on biofuel. Oh, that means you put organic matter into the engine and it converts it into energy.
That sounds suspiciously like science, and I'm on vacation. Ravi, you know the rules.
On vacation, we only talk about sports and Mila Kunis.
That's right.
Oh, no. You have been taken away by the giant bearded vulture to be eaten and regurgitated to its babies. I shall avenge you!
Thanks, Ravi, but I'm just up this tree picking some fruit.
Oh, thank goodness. I talk a big game, but I'm actually terrified of birds.
Guess you're not the only smart one in this family.
Gravity and I beg to differ.
Hey, Emma. Thirsty?
Parched. What kind of juice is this?
Tamarind and armpit. I squeezed it out of my shirt.
How refreshing.
Fuel tank got punctured by this branch. How did this happen?
I am not one to cast blame, but Luke did it.
We'll all be in that lion's stomach if we don't get out of here.
What we need is some organic matter, i.e. animal excrement, which can then be converted into combustible material for propulsion.
Sports and Mila Kunis. What is not clear about that?
I say we...
Could you possibly hash out your differences later? I could use some help.
Not now, Ravi. And another thing. Ravi! Wait, what are you doing back there?
Oh, knitting a pair of leggings. What do you think I'm doing?
You okay?
Define okay.
Wow. Ravi, you were really hauling it out there. Run like that, and you'll do fine in the 50-yard dash.
And that was in my walking around sandals. Imagine how fast I could be in my running sandals.
Imagine how popular you'd be if you stopped wearing sandals.
I can't believe I have to return all these incredible wedding presents.
Alas, your dream of owning a Turkish towel warmer will have to wait.
Is there anything saying I can't keep just this one gift?
Only common human decency. It is Darla, your stepsister.
Oh, ignore.
But she's gone from frenemy to family. She is now family.
I just don't have time to deal with all of the questions about my husband and my wedding.
How long could that take? You have had neither.
Look, if Darla finds out, then she'll assume Brooks dumped me and I'll never hear the end of it.
Kind of like you never let her forget that she pushed you down a well. You should just tell Darla you did not get married. After all, you always tell us honesty is the best policy.
Well, with enemies like you, who needs friends?
Good one, Jessie.
Hi there. Who's this little fella?
That's Ravi. You've already met him.
Texas, your mother's wedding?
His giant lizard briefly dated your dog.
It is true. We are cray-cray about Brooks. I feel so dirty.
Yes. Darla does look dirty. Why don't you show her up to the guest room so she can freshen up?
I don't think that's necessary.
I do.
I do not smell anything. Except a stinking lie.
I really hope Tony doesn't mess this up.
Speaking of mess-ups, if you wanted Tony to sound like a Harvard grad, you should not have asked Emma to coach him. Just tell Darla the truth.
What, that she's a banshee with a beverage cart? The middle seat of people? What do you mean about Brooks? No, not gonna happen.
Finally!
Let this be a lesson to you, Ravi. Lying is never the answer.
Yes. When will I ever learn?
Ravi, who gets the hammock and who wants to sleep on the floor?
I shall take the hammock.
Ow!
I shall take the floor.
We have to stick together.
Yes, we shall stick together like my cheek is stuck to this floor. Seriously, does Tony ever clean this place? got in there?
Admit it. You did something to make our parents lose.
Hey, Ravi, did you have anything to do with Mrs. Chesterfield's financial difficulties?
Duh. When I was looking at her computer, I noticed some illegal deductions, and I alerted the authorities. When it comes to tattletaling, I say go big or go home.
Ravi, that is awesome.
Jessie, please do not embarrass me on the first day. Emma, this is intolerable. Could you at least blast something with a banging sitar solo? Check out my history paper. I received an A++. I completely ruined the class's grading curve, and all my fellow students hate me. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must go invent a cloaking device. Attention, bad boy alert. Not only am I 15 minutes late coming home, but at lunch I put an unhealthy topping on my yogurt. Full-fat granola.
You are quite the rebel.
Hide your daughters, people.
This is terrible. She is out of control.
I am a boy. Oh, she was talking about Emma. Jessie, I found this note from Emma. And in case you have not noticed, I dyed my hair from chestnut brown to acorn brown. Lock me up. Hello, Luke.
Ravi, what are you doing here?
Well, to demonstrate my new rebellious behavior, I ran away. Unfortunately, no one noticed. Congratulations, Zuddy. I would like to give you a high five, but I'm afraid you will chop my hand clean off. And it is difficult to play chess with the hook. Yo, Jessie. Check out my hog.
Ravi? What's going on? And I'm assuming that's vegan leather.
Of course, I am a bad boy, not an eco-criminal. I am just trying to get your attention so you will read my paper.
Oh, I read it. It was great. I am so proud of you.
Thank you. I just wish you had told me that before I joined that gang of motorcycle ruffians. Apparently, they are going to initiate me. I am hoping it is just a very elaborate handshake.
Ravi, there's a gentleman named Pickaxe waiting for you downstairs.
Jessie, I know I rocked that paper. But can you please ground me so I do not have to go all Sons of Anarchy with Pickaxe and his pals?
All right, you're grounded.
Thank you, Jessie.